Wow. I don't even know what. Hello everyone, my name is Dredden and we are in Call of Cthulhu. We are heading to the Nameless Bookstore. Ooh, the Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painting by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algorn Drake, owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decided to pay the library a visit. Is it really a library to call a bookstore a library? It's kind of an interesting choice of words. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Remember, if you guys are liking this at any point, hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel and like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, let's have some fun. Alrighty, we're in for
Where's
some
the bookseller?
ominousness. Well, Pierce, you did notice there's a bloody broken window, yeah? No? Okay, let's take a look here. Nothing there. Ooh, a little red book. Caught your eye, Pierce, did it?
An old diary.
The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it told the truth. Wonder how many of those. I mean, I saw the third one, I think. Oh well. Maybe I missed a few. Don't really know. Don't see anything there. Let's see here. As soon as we came in, we saw something. This is not a little green dot. This one. E. Wow, I got it really close to that. Freud.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Yes. And now Freud is not thought of too highly, psychology, but yeah, he started some things. Started a movement. Yeah, anyway, let's proceed on. Some early neuroscience, eh? Nice. Oh, and some just general anatomy. Very interesting. Got the limbic system right there. Or no, actually, those are the ventricles. That's the ventricles. All the different nerves. Anyway, moving on. Another book. Nice. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wywick. I don't know. Settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of a particular color of rock surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwriting notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Did they, though? Did they? Because I don't think they actually did. We're probably going to get into some trouble no matter which way we go. We'll probably miss something. That's an interesting shade for for whatever that is. It's really weird looking. I don't really know which way it will force the story to go forward. I kind of think pretty much kind of just happens. Creepy breathing. happening. I hope that comes through. Nice. A few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all medicine knowledge of his time. This book was concluded to the series, shows that it is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. Nice. So where is that at now? Medicine. Yeah, just a smidgen higher. Don't know how much searching you'd have to do to find all of these. My guess is a lot. Yeah, and this is up a smidgen. Okay, cool. We have no points to spend, so we're just gonna hop on out of there. Biology. Some evil breathing happening over there. The Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection, Book 2. As precise and illustrated as much detail as the first volume, this book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformations and motor disorders. I have the feeling that if we were to... No, come on, get your lighter out. Just need a little bit of light. I don't need to waste my other thing. Oh, there we go. Would you read the book? Read the book.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
That's the Shambler. If you guys didn't see the last episode, this guy is the Shambler. This collection catalogs the classified creatures that I have never heard of. Except for you know that guy. You met him last episode, Pierce. Other creatures, I suppose. Creatures capable of traveling from dimension to dimension. It presents itself as reference work on the bestiary of myth. Without giving details on the mythology to which it refers, its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. And so this is the incantation, or the circle, I believe, that was in the Hawking's residence where Sarah was painting, which is interesting. At least I think it is. Not hard to say for sure without seeing it, because maybe it's slightly different, because maybe she was trying to revoke the thing. Can I flip the pages? I want to flip the pages. Malus Beastarium, yeah. Cool. Well, probably a little more insane now. Occultism. Yeah, almost another level of that. A little more of that. Cool. Sanity. We're going down. Okay. Pierce read an ancient treatise, the Malus Beastarium. The bestiary makes an inventory of numerous creatures from the occult world of parallel dimensions. The very nature of the knowledge makes it an unholy book. By reading it, Pierce lost some of his sanity. And yeah, we're getting lower and lower on that sanity. Meet the Shambler. It is in Francis's private gallery that Pierce discovers the identity of the Shambler. A huge artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins. When Pierce approached it, the creature burst forth from the painting and immediately chased after him. The beast from another dimension has such a hold on the mind of a person who finds himself in its presence that simply a glance of it in its direction is enough for Pierce to lose some sanity. Pierce finally managed to send the Shambler back to the painting using a dagger engraved with a strange symbol, the Alder sign. But this encounter has left a mark on his psyche. Still under the influence of the creature, he almost stabbed his own hand. Yeah. Insane. Darkwater places. I guess this must be the Sandra's house. All in shades of red and gold is impressive, but nothing matches the private gallery of Francis Sanders. The place is huge. And entirely dedicated to his passion for the troubled and macabre works. Defaced figures of virgins, sacrificial daggers, statues of monsters, and paintings that led to his demise taking center stage. The Shambler, painted by Sarah Hawkins, a close friend of the couple. What happened in this room, I will never be able to forget. No kidding. Oh, here's the dagger. There's the elder sign. This exceptional dagger of Ottoman origin probably dates from the... what is that? 16th century? XVI, yeah. 16th. It bears the elder sign on its hilt. It apparently belonged to Fargrilai Ibrahim Pasha, Grand Vizier of the court of Suleiman the Magnificent. Legend tells that Par used the symbol on the dagger to protect the court from a creature that haunted the mirrors of the place. What is certain is that Sul had his vizier executed. Did he fear him after this demonstration of power? Don't know. And this is the painting, no longer required for movement. I went to hunt down Sanders in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. I do not know where it comes from, but one thing is sure, it's starving. Did I succeed in sending it back to its world? Am I not sure? Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. I don't like creepy sounds in my house while I play this game. Just gonna say that. What? Oh, there's just little dust motes floating around. I'm gonna do a really good scan because I feel like I've been missing things. Like this guy. I didn't see that earlier.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Like most religions? These Tibetan writings are the origin of the esoteric movement. Founded by Helena Blavatsky at the end of the 19th century, the creator of the Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the texts of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the nameless bookstore of Darkwater, could be as much a fake as an irrefutable proof of Belovsky's sincerity. Okay. Take it! What is that, occultism? It is, too. Nice. Alright. Anything more there? On the other hand, not being able to hear what's in game is also bad. Let me just take a look in this room, and I'll be right back. Okay, the room has been rescanned. I think we're all good to go forth. Let's see what's in here. Good. This room is just another little room. Is that you? Is it supposed to be you breathing, Pierce? Why do you breathe in such a creepy way? Okay. See the thing on the bookshelf. I just want to see if there's anything else. Oh, so I can refuel my thing. We already did that, though. Yeah, it's already good. I wonder if I'd see more with that going on. Well, now that I know that there's a refuel thing, I probably should actually just do that. In the 19th century, the American whaling industry reached its peak. In the recent years, whales gradually disappeared from the water surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears to have been more mysterious because up until then, the region was a favorable refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, the Celia returned to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Yeah, let's switch over to this one. I wonder if we can see more. Whew, that is way, way brighter. But we just have to keep track of how much fuel it has. Sorry, there's weird creaking sounds. Cool goblet. Oh, it's actually this thing. Okay, cool. I didn't search this area. Nothing? Okay. Yeah, it's so much brighter. Alright, I think I'm out of this room now. Let's proceed to the next.
What happened here?
Reconstruction time! Alright. Gotta be some sort of evidence. Be like that. There we go, yeah. The brightness from this lamp is almost too much. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection, Book 1. At least we can say that the illustrations in this title are well conceived. The illustrations to anatomy are and discuss dissection methods in great detail. You have a strong heart and a detachment to proper doctors. Consult this pages. Beautiful. More medicine. Bookstore is awesome. Oh, I see. I'm not actually in reconstruction mode.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Here. Right.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Indeed. Amateurs. Pierce. Broken into a number of places in his life? Maybe? Probably not. That room is insignificant, I guess. Rescan this room again. There we go. Okay. Nastiness right there.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Okay. Nothing. Walk into this dark corner. Nothing. Okay. Looks like the next area is back here. Guessing this painting means something because it's so bright. Ah, there's a door behind it. Okay.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
A really
What
good one.
happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
The Elder Sign?
What killed all these animals?
The Elder Sign? Cultism. Oh boy.
What the? Charles Hawkins?
Why would you think Charles Hawkins was here? Okay, Pierce. You're going into
What
layers
sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Okay. Very glitch-tastic sound effects happening. I guess we have to go back in the other room now to search for things. I don't see anything here. The crazy glitchy sound effects are... Yeah, I can't go in there. Almost expecting to turn around and see something terrifying. Well, I'm just going where the light is because I don't really know any better, so... Oh, I see. Hi there.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Yep. Alright, we're done. Or not? Okay. Cool. Oh, lots more stuff is opened up now. Great. What is this? What have we got here? I lost more sanity, maybe? I wonder if there was one more room hidden somewhere. Yeah, it must have been something. Nobody knew here, I don't think. Places. The Nameless Bookstore. I've never seen such a collection of works on magic and occultism. Alagorn Drake, the owner, prides himself on being a luminary in the studies of esoteric phenomena. The library was ransacked during an attempted burglary. It holds numerous rare and forbidden works. Its back room houses a safe protected by an ancient symbol. The burglary. A nameless bookstore burglar came through the door a bit further. Some knocked over objects allowed the trail to be followed into the back room. There was a mess next to the safe, which confirms the person's aim. However, there is no material evidence to support my hunch as to the identity of the burglar. Charles Hawkins did indeed appear to me, as well as the star symbol on the door of the safe. I cannot determine if the presence of Sarah Hawkins in my projections is the result of an unconscious work of my mind, or whether it proves the case obsesses me. Well, I'm glad he recognizes that. Knowledge. These are just all the different tomes that I've got. All the little pieces of evidence. Nice. I've got a lot of books now. Like a walking library. And did we actually still have... Oh, we must not have picked up that crowbar, man. That sort of makes me a bit sad. Okay, anyway, I think that's pretty much that. Oh, hello. Something.
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
Why not? Maybe wear it around your neck. Yeah, who knows, maybe it would summon some nasty flying dog creature. That could be unpleasant. The pendant is in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. I might find out more by searching the bookstore. Okay. Cool. Another level of occultism. Ooh, hello.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Alright. If someone finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope in that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. Wow. In order that they may be recovered and buried, the funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies in my safe, and the clues of the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combines in the Greek world. Where life and study combine in the Greek world. Crap. Remembering stuff from philosophy class, but I'm not exactly sure what. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason. Cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I love it, organized chaos, so good. Anyways, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. Places I've lived have often been described as organized chaos, which is kind of fun for it to come up here. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination to the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeepings of my friend Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The contents of the safe is not only vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger of this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions. Alrighty then. Wow. Okay. So, search that. Lots of drawers now. Nada. I've seen some cylinders around.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Seems that way. Book of...
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key bears the Elder Sign. Yes, it does. It is the only one able to protect your psyche, and it's in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved on its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings, the mention of misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincide with the last of the Hawkins trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of its true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Okay. I would love something to protect me from the elder gods. I like being able to see more of the town, but it's only just wee glimpses. Yeah, we searched this, we searched that. You probably shouldn't be messed with at this point. Okay, so yeah, there were cylinders in the other room. Holy cow, there's so much more stuff available.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Alright. A book of esoteric philosophy is the key text of Madame, whatever her movement, to our Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises of works of esotericism and the supernatural.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
I don't know. Why can't I keep that one?
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
There you go. Contains various rituals, invocations, and rituals of curse. Okay.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
You just have, man. You just picked up 3 of them, dude. Opera in 8 acts by this guy. An infamous lyrical work written at some time. Blah, 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 blah. Resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. Jesus. This volume, luxurious collection, yeah.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Well, it looks like there's at least 6. Collection of long-term astrological predictions.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people. Moreover, our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language. Sure, why not?
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
I don't know, man. Text on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It concludes that the Emerald Tablet, a popular text in the 16th century alchemists. Okay. What is this one?
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
That's 7.
Arkham Editions.
2.
Never. How many volumes are there in this
3?
collection? Another volume by
1.
Arkham
So 1, 2,
Editions.
3.
Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection?
9. Azathoth. Ooh, boy. Written sensationally, it was first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. We're missing
Another
quite a few,
volume by
actually.
Arkham Editions.
This is 9. I think we don't have 7.
Arkham Editions.
This one looks like it should be 1, but... yeah, that should be 1, but it doesn't seem to be showing up. Yeah, right there. Wonder why I can't pick that one up.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Oh. Weird. Okay, I guess is that one just not relevant? Hopefully that's the case. Okay. Are they in this room? Top up our thing here. I could have swore I saw these things. Oh, the goblet.
A kind of chalice.
Gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? I don't know. Blue, 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 blue. Red, green, red, green. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know. Da, 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 da. Different notes. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Something like that. Don't know. All guesswork. Is this a cylinder? It is cylindrical. Nothing over here. Those are 3 cylinders, but they're not showing up for me. Fierce man, stand. What the heck button did I press? Oh, there we go.
Things are not looking good.
Let me take a look at that. That direction? Yeah, this guy's definitely in check from that. And can't move there. 2, move there, I guess, but then the horse would get him. Move here. But then the queen would get him. Things are not only not looking good, that's like, isn't that checkmate? I guess the king can move that direction right there. 1 direction out. That does that meant to do? Probably. Probably means, yeah. 1 direction to escape. And this is another bishop. Yeah. I guess this is a pawn, which could be upgraded to a queen. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into chess with you guys right now. We need to find these cylinders. But it's just been 35 minutes. I did want to get the whole chapter done, but sometimes that's not going to be the case. Probably whenever we have to do lots of looking around. So, yeah. We'll spend just a couple more minutes together, and then if we don't find anything, well, there we go.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Yep. I already read those. Wow, Pierce. Whew. Okay, so move through them, and E is to listen.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay, so that's definitely that Grail, and we were kind of right to think about it.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The number of
These
red stones?
drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To
Yeah.
be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
White pieces on the chessboard?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
So 9, I guess. This must be the last number. Okay, this is the queen. I guess. Yeah, because isn't that the king there? Yeah, okay. There we go. Now I understand this chessboard a bit better. So where's the White King gone? This was never here? But I don't see any other pieces, so I guess so. Anyway, there seems to be a castle and 2 knights. So, a special building and 2 knights of some kind, so I guess 3. And you
The
are...
chalice of knowledge.
So on each side... Oh, is there some sort of indicator? Maybe this triangle? We'll start from there. Everything to the right of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty then. 5, 3, and 9. I guess. Let's figure that out. Oh, wait a second. Also, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another possibility there, but I'm guessing 9. 5, 3, 7. 5, 3, and 7 is a more likely sequence than 5, 3, and 9 because it goes up by 2 every time. It whispers at us. Okay, so change locks. So we're on the first lock. Okay, each one. Rotating is with this. 5. 3. Now this one's either 7 or 9. Nope. Whew. Bam. Just like that. Okay. Yeah, keep an eye out, man. Make sure there's nothing behind you ever. What is this? I don't know. Oh boy. Whoa. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. Alright guys, if you enjoyed that episode, back at the Institute, eh? Well, let's read this. In the Nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempted robbery. Sarah Hawkins was hidden there. Her book was a book covered in human skin, lied inside, irresistible. He attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. All right, cool. So we get to go back to this wonderful, wonderful place. Oh god. Okay, if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. If you are new to the channel and are enjoying the series or enjoy some of the other stuff that I do, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell if you want to keep notified. And beyond that, I will see you in another episode. Bye-bye.